Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday morning. See if that's better, that's good. Right, I'll get the chat up. Oh, it's going to rain. I don't know if it's going to rain or not. It looks... I'll show you outside the window what it's like. I might get out to sit if the rain stays off. But I've been watching things on YouTube and Netflix this morning. I've been watching a thing called Poldark on Netflix. Lovely Elena recommended it, so I'm already through the second episode. Good morning, lovely Jordan. Good morning, Amy. Amanda, good morning to you. Let me get the chat up here so I can see a bit better. So yes, I've been watching that, but I've been sitting laughing my head off as well. Yes, Poldark. Yes, I've been watching it. I'm second episode. I'm about halfway through it, so I'm enjoying that right now. There, I've got it. There we are. Good morning, Ethan. Yes, so it's really good. I love watching all the women's lovely gowns and stuff like that. Good morning, lovely Sky. I love looking at like old dresses and things like that, and even things in their house that I like to look at. Yes, it's easy on the eye. I must admit, it's quite easy on the eye watching this series. I'm enjoying it. So I'm watching that, but you know what I've also been watching and listen. See if these are feeling down. Watch it because I've been sitting laughing my head off this morning. I was watching the best of the Osbournes. Can you remember when the Osbournes first started their show? I think they were probably around about the first people that ever done reality TV back in the day, remember? And I think I've seen every episode, but I watched on YouTube the best of the Osbournes, and I was absolutely bent over laughing. It was so funny. I mean, you forget so much. The one that I was killing myself laughing with was Ozzy goes to the dentist. Even just saying it. Ozzy goes to the dentist. Now, don't forget, this is the man that's tried every drug under the sun, and he's admitted that he probably had them all in his system at the one time. Right? This man's a miracle to be alive. So he goes to the dentist, and I think it's called nitrile or something. Right? Is the gas, and he's going nitrile, and they said, right, Ozzy, we're going to give you the nitrile. And we've got a special setting on the machine just for you. It's the Aussie setting, right? So they turn up this gas. You hear it going like this. And he's going, is this thing on? Is this thing on? They're going, do you not feel it? No, he's going, no, I don't feel nothing. So they crank it up again. The things like that. And he's going, I don't think this is working. They're saying, this is still not working. Right, we'll crank it up more. They crank it up more. Right? And he's going, it's not working. This isn't working. And the dentist says, Ozzy, it must be doing something because I'm feeling the effect of it, right? And he's going, it's doing absolutely nothing, right? So they crank it up to the highest possible setting. The thing's going like this, and you see Ozzy's, he's relaxed. And then they say to him, right, Ozzy, if you sit up now and rinse, right? He sits up and he gets the little glass and he starts to pour it in his eye. He starts rinsing it like this. I couldn't move. I couldn't move for laughing just watching him. It's such a funny show. And I remember watching it back in the day. We'd never seen anything like this. And Ozzy's lying sleeping. And the neighbours that they didn't get on with. The neighbours are out and they're singing, he's got the whole world in his hand. Right, that's a million miles away from what Ozzy and Sharon are about, right? So Sharon's throwing stuff over the fence at the neighbours. She's throwing baguettes and buns and cheese and stuff like that over the fence at the neighbours because they're having this, what she called a kumbaya. like you, Whippy. Well, I'll just call you Whippy. I think that's easier for me to say. So she's throwing all this stuff at the neighbours. So they phone the police, right? So the police come, and the police are saying to Sharon Osbourne, right, you shouldn't be throwing stuff. And she's going, it's just a bit of cheese. And he's going, even then, you're not allowed to, don't be throwing a bit of cheese, right? So she went, right, officers, we won't be throwing any more food over. So Ozzy wakes up and he's listening to all the kumbaya, as Sharon says, out in the back garden, and he picks up this huge log like that, and Sharon's going, Ozzy, don't throw that, you'll get done for manslaughter, Ozzy, don't. And you see him going out to the fence, you just see him tossing it, and then you hear smash, and he went, goodbye window. So I've been absolutely killing myself laughing all morning, just reminiscing, watching it years ago. And he says we've got an $8 million house and it smells like dog shite. Because the dogs are always doing it. And he went, look at the lawn, and the lawn's all covered in the lawn's all covered in stains, like burn because of the dogs peeing on the lawn. And while he's saying it, there's a dog crouched like that. Oh, absolutely the best. I mean, that's real. That's when it was reality TV. That was the best show ever. I remember it was on MTV. That's the only place you could see it. So I've been laughing my head off at that. So I said to my mum, I said, remember the show The Osbournes? And she says, I've not watched that for years. I says, Mum, I says, you need to just go onto YouTube and type in The Osbournes funniest moments. I says, I've been in stitches. And she was going, what a show that was, eh? And Ozzy gets a car and it's got voice recognition. And you know Ozzy's voice. And the whole time he's just swearing at this car that's meant to understand anybody. It wouldn't understand me, for instance, because Scottish people and voice recognition things don't mix either. And he's going, first I've got the wife nagging at me, and now I've got my car nagging at me. So that's what I've been doing this morning. I've been watching this Pole Dark, which is great. I mean, I'm right into this. I'm right into this. I'm about halfway through the second episode, but I think I've got quite a few episodes, so I'll be able to watch. No, I was going to say her name there, and she would have perked up. But sometimes I've actually called her a cow. I'm not proud of it. But I have actually said, Alexa, you're a cow. That's a slag in Scotland. That's me slagging her off, really. But she deserved it. She deserved to be called that. Because I've been sitting having flavourings and she's not understood what I've been saying to her. So I ended up calling her that word. Good morning, lovely Laura. Good morning, Sean Stonavo. I bet you I'm saying it wrong. How do you pronounce your name? I wonder if you've told me before. I'm terrible. I'm terrible, terrible. Good morning, lovely Andrea. Yes, that's what Alexa's like. That's what Alexa's like. Yeah, she doesn't understand me a lot, especially see if I have been having some of my Russian flavourings. She really doesn't understand. And I get annoyed at her. So she gets shouted at quite a lot in here. And then see if my daughters are down, they shout at her too, so we're all shouting at her. So we've got somebody to pick on. Good morning, there's David. Good morning, David. Good morning, Gravity Pulled. The H-Dubs 2:30 in Vancouver. My goodness. Well, hope you're going back to sleep. If you find it difficult, watch a nice ASMR video and doze off. So I'm going to, I forgot all about the Osbournes, but then just watching it today, I've been laughing my head off. David, thank you very much. That's a beautiful comment from David. David's doing good, isn't he, everyone? David, you're turning into a lovely young gentleman. You better watch yourself, Mrs. Doubtwater will be trying to hook up with you. I'm glad you like Mrs. Droopwater Gravity Pulled. David, today I'm going to be watching more of the Osbournes Funny Moments, and I'm going to be watching this thing on Netflix I've started watching because it's quite good. Laura, aren't we surprised at how good David is? I think we're all surprised, David. You've come on leaps and bounds from the first few comments, remember? We couldn't forget the comments actually, that's engraved in my head. In fact, sometimes I like to boast about the comments to fellow people that I know. You know, just saying, that's what happens to me. Sometimes people say these kind of things to me. Oh, good morning, Gillian. Yes, see, I've been good at teaching them. Yes, the diarrhea comment though, that's a bit. I'm glad that I'm better than diarrhea, to be quite honest, because if I was on par or below, then I've got problems probably. Then I will be a crazy Jack Russell lady all my life. Or cat lady. I could get cats as well. I'm not with Mr. and Maggie Poppy here because that's their enemy as cats. They don't like cats in the slightest. I'm surprised they're even just lying there because I've said the C word. And the C word in this house is cats. It's not the other C word. A bad C word in this house is the CAT word. Jack Russells, I've got lovely Jack Russells. Where'll show you my babies? There's one over there, look. And there's a noodle pot that she was having. And there's my big one there. My big one and my tiny one. And look at the couch, it's wrecked. Yes. That's my babies. Oh, the Osbournes as well. The house is full of dog poo. and Ozzy and Charlotte in this one scene are lying on the bed. And Ozzy's tackle a wee tiny dog like this, and he's pushing it down at the bottom of the bed. And he's going to get down the bottom of the bed and all that. He's going to get down. He's going to love you, but you need to stay down there like that. And he's going, Sharon, we can't have the dogs on the bed because they bring in, what was it, bugs. They bring in bugs. Whippy, no, that's the remains of a pot of noodles I had. And I've been outside, I've been in the toilet or something, and Poppy has took them out from the bin. That's what she bin rakes. This is the problem that we've got in this house. See, if I go out anywhere and I don't put the bin up high, I come into that. That's what I come in. Evidence. Oh yes. Oh, he got the whole house wired up to some kind of thing that you just see lights and the TV, and he's got all these stations and all this, and he's sitting with this control panel and he's trying to change the channel. He's on the weather channel and he's trying to get off the weather channel, and he's saying stuff and you hear noises in the background, and he was saying you're trying to fix the TV and the shower turns on itself. Ah. Whippy, you don't need. I'll just call you Whippy if that's all right. Who's nervous? Who's nervous? Oh, David. My bark is worse than my bite. That's a fact here. That's a little fact for you. David, I had the same as what I had yesterday for breakfast. I had cheesy toast. Well, it was toast and cheese we call it, but I had tomato as well, and then the cheese over the top, and then put in the grill. It was lovely. I enjoyed it. I just take little notions for things like this now and then. Oh, Lara, my goodness, animals in the attic. David, I'm sorry. It's all right. I'm greedy that way. Jamie, yes, that's easy. Yes. Animals in the attic, that sounds... I've got wasps in the garden. That's pretty scary for me, but animals in the attic's probably even worse. What kind of... Like raccoons? Oh, I would love to see a raccoon. I've never seen a raccoon, ever. They look cute. I wouldn't mind raccoons. Badgers, not so much. Badgers are... They wouldn't go in your attic, though. They go in burrows. No, the wasps aren't going in our house just now, David, but see, come September, they go on this crazy stinging frenzy, wasps, and it'll smell my fear from here and they'll all be in. So I have actually wrote a letter to the council to see if they can come out and do it. If they can't come out and do it, I'll need to pay someone to come out and do it. It's just, has to be done because I don't want them stinging my doggies and I don't want them in the house either. There's no raccoons, none raccoons in Scotland. We don't have raccoons. Ooh. Possums, I've never seen a possum either. We've got squirrels and we've got mice. We've got them. Yeah, can you imagine having raccoon? They look so cute. Maybe they're like badgers. Badgers look cute as well, but they're terrible. Badgers are vicious. Badgers would kill your little dog. And Jack Russell, see if you take them OUT, they like to squeeze into small places. That's just the way they're bred. And if they see a badger den, they would go down it. A raccoon's evil. Oh my goodness. See, I'm learning. See, this is a learning channel for me too, David. See, I learn things every day. A skunk. I've never seen a skunk either. But I did see the most cutest little video one time of this man and lady, and they were out, and a little family of baby skunks were following them, and I was like, oh, I'll have to take one home. Like that, they were just following them, these tiny little baby skunks. Sky, yes. I don't like to go to zoos though. I'm not a zoo person. I prefer to see them in the wild and that kind of thing. Or like safari parks is better. Safari parks is better, but I don't like zoos. I can't even remember if I've ever seen a raccoon like in a zoo type place when I was younger. I can't remember ever seeing it. It's 11:15 in the morning. Weems Bay, my goodness, Weems Bay is one of my happy places to go because then I'd be getting on the boat and going over to my beautiful Isle of Bute that I love. I've not been there for years and years, but in Scotland, that's my most favourite place is the Isle of Bute. I used to go there almost every year when I was a little girl and it was wonderful. Good morning, lovely Brooke in beautiful Canada. We used to go down the water, that's what they call it. And you'd get the boat from Weems Bay down to the Isle of Bute, and it's beautiful. It's about half an hour boat ride or something. And it's just wonderful when you get there. Grimsby, my goodness. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Weems, yes. Yes, doon as in down. See, a lot of people that have watched my channel have actually, see, you can talk Scottish now, just nearly all of yous. Because I've kind of taught them little words here and there, so the majority of it I think people understand, but some of it still goes over people's heads. Guess you're Scottish, Jamie. Maybe one day I'll get back to Rossi. I would love to get back to Rossi. There was a place in Rossi called Arden Craig Chalets. and they were beautiful. They were like these little chalets, and they were in the woods, but you could see right down over the ocean. And there was peacocks and peahens, turkeys, chickens, all that kind of thing, just roaming about. I don't know how that would go down with the dogs right enough, but yeah, I would love to go to Rossi or Florida. If I'm venturing out the UK, I would love to go back to Florida at some point because that is my happy place. But I like to go round about Christmas time because it's not as hot. A few times I've been at Christmas, and their Christmas trees are something else. See when the Disney do their Christmas trees and they've got like Eeyore and all that all over the Christmas trees. It's wonderful. Yes, the Isle of Bute is my most favourite place, Jamie, in Scotland. Do you know something? The dubs is actually quite good in Scotland. I don't think we've had any deaths for the past 3 days or something like that in Scotland. So we're doing quite good up here. Yes, Sky. A lot of people, I've had a lot of comments saying, I've no idea what this lady is talking about. And I'm like, sorry. Sorry about that, but I can't really change it. This is me. This is it. I wish I could put on a nice posh accent, but I'm stuck with this, unfortunately. I just have to go with it now. I just need to go with it and just hope some people like me. And just. Oh, David. See, David's very, very kind today. Thank you, David. Yes, we're doing not too bad with the whole COVID. We're not allowed to go into shops without a mask. Well, Jamie, I never knew that, but there you go. Merida, yes, from Brave. See, it's a Glasgow accent Merida's got. So I'd be okay doing that. I can do that. I could do that really good, a Glasgow accent. I can do it perfect actually. But yeah, I would love to go back to Florida at Christmas time because it's magical. It really is. It's absolutely magical. And Disney being Disney, they do everything big. So the trees are huge and stuff like that. I just love it. Yeah, Jamie, I'm the same. I'm perfect at the Glasgow accent. I've got that down to a T. It's the only accent I've got down to a T. There's my lovely ASMR craft video. ASMR craft video, can you remember when the Osbournes was just out? Oh, I've not seen the Loch Ness Monster, although my ex-husband would make a joke that once I'd seen up his kilty kilty, then I had seen it, but I've not. Ah, ah. See, they always do great Halloween parties and stuff like that. Yes, it's Ozzy and Sharon. It was back, oh God, it was back in the 90s, wasn't it? They first done the reality show. I've been watching that this morning. I've been watching the best bits and laughing my head off. Oh dear. So I'm going to be watching that, but I'm going to get on and watch this Pole Dark. I'm going to be watching that. Yes, Black Sabbath. They were good, weren't they? Good tunes. Paranoid was my favourite Black Sabbath song. I loved that one. So oh, what a laugh I've been getting because Ozzy's. I mean, the man's. He's a miracle to be alive. That man. Brooke, I didn't know that. My goodness. What time is it? It's 10 to 11 in the morning. My mum and dad are doing really, really good, although they've got wasps also. Know how we all thought we had bees? We all thought we were really special, so we did. We all thought we were. I thought I was special having bees, and my mum and dad went, "Oh, we've got bees as well, right?" And I thought they're just copying me now. So it turns out I've got wasps, and my mum and dad also have wasps. So, well, we need to do something about this wasp problem. Maybe it's just wasps in the family. I don't know. It's the birdhouses, you see. It's the birdhouses. And I've been buying my mum and dad all these birdhouses, and wasps are taking up residence. But I'm waiting on an email back because we can't be having it. No. As I say, they're okay just now. They're going in and out the box all day long. But it's September when they go crazy. That's when I worry. Jamie, I've got an electric bat. I've got a zapper, an electric zapper. That's for wasps. And I've got a humane catcher, and that's for everything else, like bees and spiders and stuff that come in. They get humanely captured and then, sent outside to go and play. Whereas wasps don't have that luxury. They just get it. Unfortunately, but I don't like wasps, and they kill honeybees and all that kind of thing. So I'm doing nature a favour here. Oh, spiders don't really bother me. I've actually woke up with a spider walking along my face and just kind of ushered it. They don't bother me, spiders. I've actually held a good morning, Carly. Oh, the dubs, that's terrible. See, we've got to wear our masks. Carly, you've got to zap them. You've got to zap them. I've held a, what was it called? A chili rose spider. Right, it's a huge tarantula. And it was in this place up in Edinburgh, Butterfly Land, in fact it was, but all different kinds of things. And it had spiders. And they brung this chili rose spider out so we could all have a shot of holding it. And it walked onto my hand, and it felt like cotton. It felt like what does everybody call them? Cotton swabs, cotton buds. It felt like just walking onto your hand, and it stopped because they like to feel the temperature. So it was getting used to the temperature on her hand, right? So this was just me, my ex-husband that went this time. And the man was explaining to us all, that this spider, what it does in defence is it's got poisonous spines on it, and if it feels threatened, it can shoot these spines out up to 2 meters or something, right? So while the man's telling us this, there's this little boy, and obviously his mum and dad don't know how to discipline him properly, you know. So this little boy is blowing on the spider like this, and me and my ex-husband are looking at each other and looking at this child blowing on this spider that if it gets annoyed can shoot these spines out. So me and my husband at the time were backing off, we're backing off because we're thinking that's going to be getting fed up, that spider. Good morning, Jordan. So the dad wasn't even saying anything. And then it turned out that the man that was dealing with the spider had to chastise the child and say, don't be doing that. That's very rude to be doing that and stuff. And I thought it shouldn't have been that man. If that was my kid, I'd be like, stop blowing in the spider. Nothing from the parents. The parents were quite happy that we'd backed off more than 2 meters anyway because we thought, nope. Lara, we've got to wear our masks or we don't get into shops. My goodness, Brooke. Jamie, me too, that's what we'd be doing. But the parents said nothing, and he was going like that to the spider. I'm thinking the spiders. Me and my ex-husband, we didn't even need to say anything to each other. We looked at each other and we thought, that spider's getting annoyed. Let's back off more than two. Because we stood back like that to watch it for the rest of the time. Because we thought, wait till we're going to see the spines flying out that spider any minute now. And that kid's going to get it. I don't think it was like the people would die if you get hot with the spines, but I think it would give you a bad allergic reaction or something. Lara, yes, we've got to wear them going into a shop or you won't get allowed in a shop if you've not got your mask on. So I've got a mask in just about every pocket in my jackets and in my car and everything. I mean, you've got to do that. I mean, even like we old people that are out, you've got to think of others. I would hate to have the virus, right, and be out like sneezing and blowing on people that haven't got the virus, and then it's my fault they get it. And it's just a little mask. If it saves it, then what harm's it doing? I know that in England, people were allowed to go back to the pub on Saturday, and I know I was watching Sky News this morning that a pub that just opened on Saturdays had to close again because there's been somebody with COVID. So it's not away, guys. It's definitely not away. It's still here lurking about. So we need to be careful. Jamie, see if they sneak up on me like that, I might get a fright because I would think it was a wasp. But if I know it's a spider, I'm quite cool with it. I can usher them off me. In fact, I had a shower with a spider. I said that the other day. True story. I had a shower with a spider the other day. I didn't know it was in with me until I came out the shower though, and it was quite a warm shower, and it'd be traumatised because I'm naked in the shower, of course. So I had to get once I came out the shower and get my clothes on, I had to get my son to come and rescue it. So he dried the spider off with some toilet roll, and then it was fine. And then we ushered it outside because we don't. The only thing I do kill is um, wasps. I don't kill anything else. I've still not seen the pictures of that, Amy, but I've heard it was. I heard there was naked people. There you go. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. Maybe there was more to that story, but see, as soon as you fling naked people into the thing, I'm like, what? What was that? What was that? You know, they could be talking about stuff, and then as soon as I hear the words, I perk up. Obviously, me being me. I was like, what's going on? Who was? Where was this? Where was this incident? I think I need to go and visit there myself. I need to go and have a look and see if that's true, actually, just for research. You know, if it was a place up here, I'd be like, where? That's it, we're going down tonight. I'd collect my girls. I'd get your masks on. We're going to go and see if this is true about the naked folk. They'd be happy to come with me. As soon as I mentioned that, they'd be like, "Oh, aye, we're going with mum." And if anybody asked, we'd be going just to for research purpose. But we would know. We wouldn't even need to say, but we all know exactly why we're going to have a look. I'm in Glasgow, the Dubs. Just outside Glasgow, but I'm from Glasgow. I was born in Glasgow and stayed in Glasgow. Yes, I did see that, Jamie. Yes. Good morning, lovely Em. Yeah, so that's all I know about the Soho. There was probably a lot more to that story, but I couldn't tell you what it was. My interest went. You know what I'm like. You know me by now. You know me better than I know myself at times, I think. Aye, oh well. But I can imagine me and my girls. see, as soon as I would say something like, there was a crowd of naked people and all that, and I was going to go and have a look for research. They'd be in with me. They'd be going. Maybe not Sophie. Maybe not Sophie. But Amanda, she'd be up for it. Ah. Yes, the Dubs, there have been Black Lives Matter protests in Scotland. Yes, there has been, and I think they're quite right to be doing that, because I think it's about time that people should see that Black Lives Matter. And as someone went and pointed out, Black Lives Matter, they're not saying only Black Lives Matter. Black lives are the only ones that matter. That's not what they're saying. They're just saying Black Lives Matter also. Hold on, everyone, guys. We've got an unboxing. Right. Oh, oh, oh. Ah, Lara, it's a shame. It's a shame. Right, first unboxing I've got is this one. I got some pallets delivered on Saturday. And they were only like cheap pallets out of Superdrug, but when they arrived, one of them was busted up. I'm talking bust. All the shades were all broken. So at first I thought it was just cheap, and then I thought, no, I'm going to say to them, this is what my pallet was like. And this one's perfect. And they said they'd send me another. So it's these ones from Revolution I got. This one is called Not a Dream. And when I got it, saying Saturday, it was all busted up. That's nice. Isn't that very autumn colours? Lovely. So it's the Neon Shadow palette. So there's 4 different ones that I'll be doing looks with. As I say, it's £6 they were. So, and Superdrug, the reason I didn't buy them from Revolution was because if you bought one, you got one free. So I got 4 pallets for the price of 2. So, and I see, that's beautiful to me. I love the colours. Look at that. I mean, very big. See the creaminess? That's what I keep talking about Revolution, because it's very creamy there and very blendable, their shades. So I'm looking forward to doing a nice look with that. And there's some nice shimmers there also. That's a kind of shimmery one. Ooh, when you rub it, it's really shimmery. Look at that. I wasn't expecting that. There you go. Look at that. I wasn't expecting that. See, sometimes you've got to play with your colours to have a look. Look at that. Yes, I'm liking that. So that was nice, and I said to Superdrug, thank you very much for your speedy response. And this is a limited edition thing that I managed to get from Debbie. No, it wasn't. It was Look Fantastic. And let's open this. Ooh, yes, this is the Better Not Pout, but if you do keep it glossy by Too Faced. And it was their gingerbread collection, and this was reduced to £22, I believe, but I can't remember how much it was originally. But I'm going to swatch these and have a sniff at them, because This one's peppermint bark. Then we've got eggnog, spice cake, and then sugar plum. So let's see if they smell like anything. Let's see this. This is the silver one. Oh, it does. This is pepperminty. I'll be sitting here like that later. Yes, it has peppermint. Peppermint. This one is eggnog. I've never had eggnog, real eggnog. I would love to have it one day. Nice and glossy. These would be good lipstick toppers. Yes, Jamie, that is an insult. That one. That's yeah. In Scotland. I think it's probably an insult everywhere, that one. I think so. What is this? Oh, spiced cake. Spiced cake. Ooh, that smells like one of my Yankee candles. I'm enjoying the peppermint. So this is what you'll be getting on yous. And what's this? This is sugar plum. This might be my favourite colour. Oh, beautiful. Look at that one. See this one on top of my new MAC one? What's the name of that one? Candy Yum Yum is my new MAC lipstick. This on top of that would be lovely. But look how cute the packaging is as well. So I had to get these because they're going to be gone soon. And see, when things are limited, I've got a soft spot. I need to get them. So there you go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Jamie, I'm doing swatches. That's what you do. Jamie, can I ask you what age you are, please? Smell my finger. Remember that game? Remember that game? Ooh. That smells lovely. Yeah, smell my fingers. They smell good, they must admit, they do smell good. I'm going to be doing that all day. Jamie, what age are you, please? I'm going to put more of that on. Oh, we need to do swatches, but look at that. That's beautiful. Right, that's fine. You're 18, that's fine. Just checking. Because people have got to be over 16 to be in this chat, and quite rightly so, because we never know where it's going to take us. But we all pretty well know that I'm going to be saying something inappropriate. That's just the way this live stream is, my channel. The peppermint tastes good. I'm enjoying doing that. It's very pina colada-y for some reason though. There's no mint in pina colada. Peppermint bark. It tastes like pina colada to me for some reason. We do say inappropriate things from time to time. But oh, see the shine on it, look at that. I hope David's not getting, you know, all a fluster now that my lips are like they are. But these, I wouldn't wear these just on their own, I don't think. But as I say, toppers would be beautiful because that'll be lovely on top of Candy Yum Yum. And then any like darker colours like the reds, that'll be, look at that one, that's going to be beautiful on top of your red. and I'll use my little, I've got the little disposable brushes that I would use. So I'm happy I've got them. I'll be sitting trying them on all day today. Not eating them. They taste good, I must admit. Yes, Amy, one of these will definitely be on Saturday's video. I'm not sure yet what one, because I think I'm going to do a more natural look, and I think I'm going to use just one of my Revolution palettes this week, or I don't know. I might use the Too Faced chocolate palette actually. I'll see what I'm doing. I'm not sure yet what I'm doing. But anyway, thank you all for coming in and spending time with me. I'm glad they sent me that as well, so that's good. Bill, this is a possibility. There could be eight. I could be sitting like that. I'll have the glossiest tongue in Scotland. Oh dear. So, thank you everyone for coming in and spending time with me this morning. I'm going to go and watch more of that. What's the name of that again that I'm watching? Pole Dark. I'm going to go and watch more Pole Dark. And I'll see you all again tomorrow. So have a wonderful day. Bye everyone. They're a glossy kiss.